Hello everyone and welcome back to another FPL video. This is FPL Hint Hub and today we'll be looking at my wildcard draft. And yes, my wildcard is active because I needed to get rid of so many players in my team. But if you're going to get to this team without making much transfers, I'll advise that you keep a hold of your wildcard because you only get 2 of them in the whole entire season. The next one you'll be getting will be up in game week 19, and you don't want to use that one team when the blanks and the double game weeks are coming out. That's around game week 25 and thereabouts. So if you have your wildcard chip and you're good with your position and you think that you can manage your team, I think you should hold on to it. But without further ado, I had to use my own because my team was really annoying me. I needed to get rid of so many players, and moving forward I'll have to set up a team that I think that will not need much transfers up until game week 25 when I'll be using my second wildcard chip. So without wasting further of your time, let's get into it. So in goal I have Leno and Areola, and of course you'll be wondering why I'm picking Leno. I'm picking Leno because of the save points potential. Leno has made 22 saves in 4 game weeks this season, and you figure out that this season so many teams are not picking a lot of clean sheets, so that's why I'm banking on Leno for his save points. And of course you know that save points attract bonus points. If you go look at his fixtures is not looking so bad. He has a good run of fixtures up to game week, at least the next 4 game weeks, where he has Luton at home, Crystal Palace at away, Chelsea at home, and Sheffield at home. So these are very good fixtures. Then Areola substitutes very well for Leno. You can see in game week 7 when Leno will be playing Chelsea at home, Areola will be playing Sheffield at home. So that means I can bring in Areola for game week 7. Then in game week 9, when Leno's fixtures turn, Areola's fixtures kicks in. So this nice combination, having Leno and Areola. Leno for save points and Areola clean sheet points. So in my defense, I have Matikash, Estefian, Chilwell, Bear, and Udogi. Matikash fixtures are also great up till game week 14. Yeah, there'll be a turn there, but going forward I think I like Matikash fixtures. And who else really want in that Aston Villa defense if not for Matikash for his attacking returns? Then Estefian, you think that I will remove Estefian on my wildcard just to get Newcastle defenders. Newcastle defenders are not really impressive this season, so I'll just hold on to Estefian because from game week 10 you can see his fixtures turns, and also in game week 6 I would like to bring him in for that Tottenham at home because of his attacking returns. Then Ben Chilwell is someone that I'm looking to remove in game week 9 when his fixtures turns. So I'll be looking for either a Newcastle defender or a Liverpool defender for Ben Chilwell when his fixtures turns. But for the next run of 4 game weeks, I think I have to keep Ben Chilwell in his position. Then Bear is someone I'm bringing in for game week. I'm bringing him in for his double game week 7, where he will be playing Newcastle at away and Luton at away. So in game week 7 I'll bring in Bear. Then Udogi is someone I want to keep in my team, definitely for his attacking returns and his clean sheet potentials. Yes, from the way Udogi is playing, I don't think there's any time he's going to be sat on the bench. For Arsenal at away, I can bring in Estefian, then I can bench him for Liverpool at home, or I can still play him or bring in Matikash. Then you can see from game week 8 he has a good run of fixtures up to game week 13 when he plays Aston Villa at home. In my midfield I have Saka, Mbeumo, Bruno Fernandes, Maddison, and Song. So this my midfielders. One of the reasons why I like my midfielders is because almost all of them are in penalty duties. Saka is on a penalty for Arsenal, Mbeumo is on penalty, and Bruno Fernandes is on penalties for Man U. Maddison is on all set pieces apart from penalties because the penalties are rumored to be on Son. And in my attack line I have Morris, which I'm planning to bring in for game week 7 where he'll be playing as for his double game week 7 where he'll be playing Everton at away and Burnley at home. Yes, and also if you look at his fixtures, it's looking so enticing. And let's not forget that Morris is also on penalty duty, so you can get assured that he will have some returns in those double game weeks that are coming up. And of course, he has already two attacking returns, a goal and an assist in his first three games. So Morris is also there. Then you'll be wondering why I'm bringing in Gabriel Jesus. Yes, Gabriel Jesus. Can we all remember that before the season started, Gabriel Jesus was one of the best picks before he picked up that injury. Then Ketia had to step in. But going forward, I think Gabriel Jesus will be embedded into that team. He'll be taking back his position from Ketia. Then of course we have Haaland, Mr. Set and Forget. So for my game week 5, this is how my team will be looking like. Of course, Leno in goal. In my defense line, I have Ben Chilwell, Matikash, and Udogi. In my defense line, Son, Saka, Buemo, Madison, and Bruno Fernandes makes up my midfield. And while in my attack role, I have Gabriel Jesus, Erling Haaland. Then with Morris as my first sub, he plays Fulham at away. Then Stephen before there. You can see that I had to make 10 transfers to get to this team, so that's why the wildcard was so helpful. If you are going to make so many transfers to get to this team, I advise that you play your wildcard. But if you can stay put with your team, and okay, another time of activating the wildcard is game week 9 when so many teams have a ton of fixtures. Then disregard this 0.5 because I activated my wildcard last week before there's so many pride rises in this team. But if you can't get to this team, I advise that you take out Gabriel Jesus for Julian Alvarez. Yes, Julian Alvarez of Manchester City. But I think that Gabriel Jesus is a better pick because of the security he brings into this team. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still not confident that Julian Alvarez will be nailed in that team, though he has started all 4 of Man City's games this season. So in this site, okay, I'll be dropping the link to this site on my description. So do well to also go there and check it out. You can make plans on this website. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video. For my game week 6, this is how my team will be setting up. And of course, I'll be making some changes. For Matikash and Udogi, Stephen will have to come in. I don't know who to substitute for this game but I'm leaning towards substituting Matikash for Stephen, but it will all boil down in game week 5 performance between Matikash and Udogi. Whoever gets the highest points gets to stay in the game week 16. So I'll switch for Cash for now. Then Morris, I think Morris will have an attacking return against Wolves at home. Of course, let's not forget that Morris is also on penalty duties. So I'll switch him off for Madison, or I can switch him off for Gabriel Jesus, depending on the form. Then I will have to roll my transfer. I'll still have to roll my transfer, though I'll be having so many of them. I will roll my transfer, or I can remove Gabriel Jesus since I will not be needing it for game week 7. Yeah, I'll roll my transfer. So my expected points is 66 points, which is not really bad. It's not really bad. My game week 17 will be looking like this. I'll have to bring in Morris for Madison. Madison stay in the bench because he has Liverpool at home. Then Bayer will come in for Udogi because I don't think Tottenham will be keeping a clean sheet, and I don't think Tottenham will be keeping a clean sheet. Then I'll play Matikash over Estefinian because of the home advantage. Yeah, because of home advantage, and this point is expected to get me 60 points. But let me check something. How many points is it expected to get if I have Estefinian in? Okay, 62. Okay, maybe I have to play Estefinian over Matikash. Then of course Areola comes in for Leno. So it bumps it up to 63.5 expected points. Yeah, Areola comes in for. So definitely I'll be keeping Gabriel Jesus. I will not want to sell him because Bournemouth at away is a very nice feature, so I want to hold on to. Then I'll have to roll my transfer again. So that's to tell you how good this team is looking like. I'm not seeing myself making any transfers in the next 3 game weeks. Okay, in game week 8, in game week 8, I might have to move on Gabriel Jesus for either Watkins because Aston Villa will be playing Wolves at away. So, but for this game weekend, Udogi will have to come in for Bayer. Then Madison will have to come in for Maurice. Then Leno will have to come in for Ariola. So expected points is 52.6, not looking so bad. So that's about that for now. So please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and see you on the next one. Thanks and bye.